Good morning. Welcome to your April 14th edition of free Reggie Picks. Uh, we have the first of the NBA play-in games tonight, so we have a couple of picks from there as well as an MLB pick. So let's get this NBA Tuesday rolling and let's get going. First, to go back to yesterday, not the kind of day we were looking for. Now, Nikita Kucherov, we had for under 1.5 points, ended up with two by scoring an overtime goal. That was just a bad beat for us. We were right there, came up a little short. Jake Berger, we had under 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. He had been kind of struggling, and he took care of that in the first 5 innings, first 3 innings actually, first two at bats, where he ended up with a total of 8. And in that same game, he cost us our Athletics first 5 inning money line pick, as they were down 4-0 after the first five against the Rangers, thanks to Jake Berger. So we're going to throw that day out of our memory, head to a new day, and here comes our sweep that we're going to have. Again, if you want to follow these picks, head on over to NOVIG, sign up using the code REGGIEPICKS, spend $5, get 50 free dollars. Yep, that's 50 free bucks just to sign up. And remember to use that code REGGIEPICKS. All right, on to our picks for today. And we start off with in the NBA, Kobe White over 18.5 points, rebounds, and assists in the play-in game versus the Miami Heat. Kobe's gone over that in 6 of the last 10, but he's gone over that in head-to-head matchups in like his last five or so games against the Heat. He had like 30 the last time they played. He really does good well against the Heat. They're not exactly a defensive stopper team like the teams of old. So we expect Kobe White to go over the 18.5 points, rebounds, and assists in his play-in game versus the Miami Heat. Our next Reggie pick in the NBA as well, Shaden Sharp of Portland, over 1.5 assists. Shaden Sharp has gone over this number in 9 of his last 10 games, averaging 2.7. Uh, this looks like a good line for him against Phoenix. Phoenix defense okay, but tight playoff game. We expect Shaden to have a couple dimes in this game, so we like him to go over his 1.5 assists. And our third and final Reggie pick is from Major League Baseball, and that's Jahmai Jones of Detroit to go over a half a base. That means to him to get one base. He's done that in 9 of the last 10 games. It started. He's kind of hot. Start of the season has averaging over 2.8 bases each game. So we expect him to go over that in this game this evening against Kansas City. That's Jahmai Jones over a half base. So to review our Reggie picks, we have Kobe White over 18.5 points, rebounds, and assists versus the Miami Heat. We have Shaden Sharp over 1.5 assists in Portland's play-in game against the Suns tonight. And then Jahmai Jones to get one base for Detroit against Kansas City tonight. Again, if you want these and all Reggie picks sent directly to your email or to your text to your phone, sign up at winnable.com/Reggie Picks. Have some VIP opportunities available as well. So head on over and that's what we have for today. Let's go out and make some money.